In some breaking news coming in, Sri Lankan Fisheries Minister Mahendra Amaraweera has presented a blueprint in the Sri Lanka Assembly to prevent foreign fishermen from fishing and destroying their resources. Now, the suggested law is being debated in the Assembly, and it states that fishermen who are caught in the Sri Lankan territory will be arrested and will never be released. Also, their properties will be seized and a fine between 2 to 20 crore rupees will be imposed as a penalty. The Indian fishermen community has been very critical about this. Speaking to India Today, the fishermen leaders Emerald has said that this is against the interest of Indian fishermen, and if the need be, they will even protest as well. Okay, so that's the big news coming in there. A life term and a 20 crore fine if caught in Lankan waters. Now, what does this mean for Indian fishermen who also accidentally get into the waters of the Sri Lankan side, and also vice versa? The Sri Lankan Fisheries Minister Mahendra Amaraweera presenting that blueprint in the Sri Lankan Assembly. Akshaya joins us with the very latest on this particular news. Akshaya, what does this mean for the Indian fishermen? And, you know, shouldn't the Indian government be also looking into the kind of difficulties faced by the Indian fishermen?
Well, Avantika, it's a shocking news for the Indian fishermen here. We've been seeing that repeatedly fishermen have been caught and arrested, kept under custody. More than 150 boats are under their custody and more than 70 fishermen are under arrest. And now we are seeing that Mahendra Amaraweera, the Sri Lankan Minister for Fisheries, he's come out and said that they will be taking stringent actions. And in fact, the blueprint states that any person who is arrested in the Sri Lankan territory will be in the custody for a life term, and also all their properties in the foreign country will be seized, and also a fine of 2 crores to 20 crores depending upon where the person is arrested from will also be done. So all these things are the latest updates from Sri Lanka, and if this is made into a law, it will be a very sad news, because the Indian fishermen along the Tamil Nadu coast, they have been having a very bad period right now. Every time they venture into the sea, they get arrested, and this again means a lot to them. And we have also seen the fishermen leaders coming out and criticizing this. In fact, today morning, while talking to India Today, fishermen leader Emerald had said that this is something that they condemn, and if something like this comes into place, they will go to the extent of going and striking in Sri Lanka also about this thing. This is their basic right to go ahead with their profession, and this is being denied. So this is a huge issue right now, and we'll have to see how the Indian government is going to react on this. We have seen Prime Minister Narendra Modi going and visiting there. We've also seen Sushma Swaraj and a team of ministers and representatives always promising the Tamil fishermen about how there will be a solution to this crisis. But if this law comes into place, this will be a huge disaster, Avantika.
Oh, absolutely. For now, Akshaya, thanks so much for joining us. We'll keep coming back to you.